20 years ago today, Indiana Governor Frank O'Bannon died after suffering a stroke while in office. Tonight, I want to look back at his legacy in a wide-ranging conversation that I had with the person who knew him best, his wife, Judy.
This is Frank at ground zero with the other governors.
Wander through Judy O'Bannon's house. You've got a story for each piece
everything.
in your house,
Yeah,
don't you?
St. Petersburg, we bought those in St. Petersburg.
And the memories come flooding back.
But it was so cold.
Like the below freezing inauguration for Frank O'Bannon. What was that day like for you?
Well, that was pretty exciting. You know, pretty exciting. And it was sort of like, yay, what's to come? And what's to come was good stuff.
The good stuff was wrapped in a 47-year marriage, a love affair that began with a blind date at IU Bloomington.
And I said to myself, I never thought I'd marry a short man. I don't know, that's so goofy, but I just knew.
Her husband would go on to serve as an Indiana lawmaker for 18 years, then 8 years as lieutenant governor under Governor Evan Bayh. Then Judy helped her husband see their southern Indiana barn as a theme for the governor's race.
We used this story of building this barn as a campaign thing about building on the foundations of the past. This is certainly of the past in Indiana, and but building it for the future.
We want to continue to move in the right direction.
It worked. Frank O'Bannon was elected twice. Through it all, Judy was by his side. Sadly, the good stuff ended in 2003 when Governor O'Bannon died after suffering a stroke. He was 73. Judy organized the memorials as the state honored his service. In the 20 years since, Judy has been busy.
You can tell by the wrinkles I've been doing something, haven't you? Been aging.
She's been winning Emmys for her TV programs on public television.
I just think it's such a privilege to be an old lady and get to do that stuff.
And Judy found love again.
I married 10 years ago. Did a lot of traveling international with my husband, Don Wellesley. Well, we cleaned the house for Thanksgiving, and then we said, once you clean the house, what else are you going to do? I said, well, why don't we just get married? So there we did. There we are. And I wore the dress my mother made and wore when I married Frank.
I asked Judy about Frank O'Bannon's legacy.
He really was the most humble, no ego thing, and he was able to work with all kinds of people. As Frank always said, there's no limit to where you can go if you go together, and I believe that.
She is 88 years old, and you can barely keep up with her because she is so busy. Just a lovely woman. Really enjoyed our conversation.
And humble, kind. Those are definitely words that describe him.
And she really enjoyed being First Lady of the state of Indiana.
And she did it well.